Hey there, welcome to day 112 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I hear the birds singing in the background. I should have muted them out, but I did not. So today we're talking about physical growth. We've been working on physical growth this entire month. And today we're talking about the impact of 100% responsibility, taking 100% responsibility for our actions, our thoughts, our choices, our decisions, and personal power, 100% personal power. Tapping into our ability to take responsibility for ourselves and our decisions, as well as applying our own personal power. We all have an amount of power innately and inherently in being a human being. And do you tap into that on a regular basis? We've talked about so far with respect to physical growth, the importance of exercise and nutrition and environment and rest and recovery and all of those things. But what we haven't talked about yet really specifically is our role in making sure that we do that, right? No one can do it for us. I say this a lot, and it annoys my children, it annoys some of my relatives, but the truth is only we can create and control and determine what's right for us and make those choices that are in alignment with that in our own lives. No one can do it for us, right? I mean, we have times in our life, especially when we're growing up and we're children, that our parents guide us and help us to choose and make the right choices and learn how to make decisions. But at some point, and it's usually at a pretty early age, I'm learning with my 1 and 3-year-old granddaughters right now, they want to make choices. They want to make decisions. They want to exercise their personal power. And I don't know where along the way that gets kind of beaten out of us and we let other people make choices and decide for us instead of choosing for ourselves and exerting our own decision-making ability and personal power and authority and expertise. We just sometimes sometimes we lead, sometimes we follow. I guess that's part of it. So today we're going to think about and we're going to talk about the importance and we're going to ask ourselves a couple of questions for action. Let's talk about that first. I'm going to skip ahead to that. Number one, do you take 100% responsibility for your physical growth, your physical well-being, your health, your life right now? Right now, it's either yes or no. And I'm going to say, even I, who think I take pretty good personal responsibility for my choices, my action, my decisions, etc., I don't do it all the time. Right? I still make excuses. I still have reasons why I didn't do something that I know is in my physical best interests, right? So what percentage of the time do you most often take 100% personal responsibility? Meaning, this is 100% my responsibility. I'm going to own it. I'm going to take care of it. And what percentage of your time, or what percent most often of personal responsibility do you take? I wish I took 100%. But I know, like everybody else, I sometimes slip, I sometimes don't. I sometimes make excuses for why I don't do things that I know are in my own best interest. Because the truth is, most of the time, we do know, at least inside at a subconscious level, whether something is right for us or not. And the easiest way to test that is ask yourself, how does this thing make me feel? How does not exercising today make me feel? If it makes me feel better, because maybe I'm having an off day, maybe I'm having a high pain day, maybe I have a migraine, maybe I got COVID, maybe I've whatever. But if it's going to make me feel worse to exercise, then the right thing is actually taking personal responsibility for choosing not to do that. And other days, whether I can sit in front of a series with the kids and watch that versus going and hopping on my exercise bike, what's going to make me feel better? Some days it's going to be actually working on my relationship with my kids, and spending time with them, doing things that they like. Other times it's going to be saying, okay, I can't do this right now. I got to go get on my bike, or I'm not going to be able to walk. And then I go get on the bike. So that is taking responsibility, 100% personal responsibility for our decisions, our choices, our options, our actions, our thoughts, our beliefs, everything, right? That's a little beyond the scope of today's discussion. And the second question is, do you tap into your personal power every single day? Do you exercise and tap into and use and exert your own personal power every day? Now, I don't mean over other people. I don't mean manipulatively. I mean over yourself, right? The person that we need to take personal power over is actually ourselves. Sometimes people call it willpower. I just call it personal power. And if you don't, try it today, right? To just do it. I mean, exercise, set a boundary, make a decision, set a goal, whatever is right for you. Go ahead and do that today. And if you do it on a regular basis, most of the time, exert your personal power and know about your personal power and exercise that. Share in the comments below so we can learn from one another how to go about doing that. Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group, of course, is a write-up on this topic today, as well as Heather's story of using 100% personal responsibility, or taking 100% responsibility and exercising her personal power to create the physical growth, health, and well-being that she desires in her life. And again, we're all different. Like how I see myself now wanting to be healthy and physically strong, etc., is very different than I saw myself in my 20s, right? Or in my 30s or in my 40s. So we have to go along with, we have to know ourselves and know what's right for us. All right, if I can help you with this in any way, with today's topic or today's action item, just ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.